The Shadow of Everdusk. Beneath a sky painted in eternal twilight lay the village of Everdusk, a place untouched by sunlight for centuries. Legends spoke of a curse cast by a forgotten king, trapping the land in a perpetual half-light. At the center of the village, the great Shadow Spire loomed, a towering relic shrouded in mystery. Many believed it held the key to breaking the curse, but none had dared approach it. Alex, a quiet but determined young blacksmith, lived on the outskirts of Everdusk. Orphaned as a child, he was raised by the villagers, who often told him tales of the curse and the spire. Despite his humble demeanor, Alex harbored a secret. He was born on the night the curse began, and strange symbols glowed faintly on his arms whenever he stood near the spire. One evening, a fierce storm swept through Everdusk, revealing a hidden entrance at the base of the Shadow Spire. As the villagers gathered, murmurs spread about whether this was a sign. Alex felt an inexplicable pull toward the entrance, and though the villagers warned him against it, he decided to venture into the spire alone. Inside the Shadow Spire, Alex discovered an ancient labyrinth lit by glowing runes that responded to the symbols on his arms. Each step he took revealed fragments of the spire's history, its construction by an ancient order of guardians, its corruption by the forgotten king, and the curse that followed. Alex faced a series of trials within the labyrinth. In the Hall of Echoes, voices from his past tried to break his resolve. In the Chamber of Shadows, living silhouettes sought to consume his light. On the Bridge of Illusions, he had to distinguish reality from deception to avoid falling into a bottomless chasm. With each challenge, Alex grew stronger, his courage tempered like steel in a forge. At the heart of the spire, Alex found a grand chamber with a glowing pedestal. On it rested the orb of dusk, pulsating with a dim, otherworldly light. The moment Alex approached, a shadowy figure emerged, a fragment of the forgotten king himself. "You dare challenge my dominion? The curse is my legacy, and you are but a spark against the eternal night." Alex realized the symbols on his arms were a key to purifying the orb and breaking the curse. A fierce battle ensued, with Alex wielding the light of the runes against the king's shadows. In a final act of defiance, Alex placed his hands on the orb, pouring all his strength and will into it. The chamber erupted in light, and the shadowy figure let out a deafening scream before vanishing. As the light subsided, the curse lifted. Sunlight poured into Everdusk for the first time in centuries, illuminating the village and its surroundings. The Shadow Spire crumbled, leaving behind only the purified orb, now glowing with warmth. Alex emerged from the ruins, his arms no longer marked, but his heart filled with purpose. The villagers greeted him with awe and gratitude, naming him the bringer of dawn. Alex chose to remain in Everdusk, helping the village rebuild and sharing his story to inspire others. The orb was placed in the village square as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, a single light could pierce through. And as the days passed, Alex found peace, knowing that the shadows of the past had been banished and the village of Everdusk could finally thrive in the light.